Right, let's get started. So I think I'm going to use the Garnier Vitamin C Daily UV Invisible today. Just try and get the rest out of it, because I don't think there's much in it. Be careful of the curls, I've only just done them. Well, I had a shower and styled my hair and dried it. It's looking a lot better than it was. The frizz was starting to come back. I hate how long it takes me to dry it. I like the effect when it's actually done. I just hate how long it takes to do. Try and get a bit more of this out for the head. Yeah, it's definitely gone. Well, not quite, but there's not much left in it. It's not as moisturising as my L'Oreal moisturiser. I mean, I will get that glowy one. You can get a glowy one like this. I will get it and try that one out. But then I probably won't buy it again. Hello, babe. How are you? Just wipe that off. Right, let's get that under eye serum that I use. So, Sun-Kissed Skin Hyaluronic Acid Nourishing Under Eye Serum. Doing well, how are you? I'm glad you're well. I'm not too bad, didn't sleep well because I stayed on my mum's sofa. But other than that, I'm okay. I don't think today I'm gonna put any of this on. Just because I've just done my hair and I don't want this, because I don't know how it's going to react. Because I don't have that much product in my hair. All I've got in my hair is a curl cream. And this. This is like a, I would say it's like a hairspray, but a very, very lightweight hairspray. It's the Cantu Shea Butter Coconut Oil Shine and Hold Mist. So I've only got 2 products in and I don't know what this would do to it, so I'll leave that for now. I'll just put the Shop Me Say Pore Minimizer on. Once this is settled in, which it kind of has. So this one will be staying in until I've used it all up. And then I'll be using my favourite, my Primark. Then I just put a bit under the eyes and then that's it. Shouldn't really be doing it with that finger. think I'm going to use my Shop My Stash foundations. Just because I've got this number 7 one here and I honestly don't know how I feel about it. Can tell this one's a lot lighter. So that's porcelain and that's porcelain. Give me a break. Boots, you're not being truthful. Right. So maybe half a pump of this. Like literally see how far we get with that. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put them side by side, then you can see just how different they are. Look, that's how different they are. So let's go in with this one first. The boots, number 7. And then we'll go in with the Primark one. The Primark one's a lot creamier, surprisingly. But the Primark one is meant to be a dupe for Estee Lauder. What are you second chancing today? Actually 2 palettes. They're on the bed. Because I've just been doing something, so I put them on the bed. Drying my hair. Couldn't have them. Right, let's just mix it in with my... Oh, I haven't put the highlighter on. Never mind. Yeah, I wanted to mix 2 palettes today. They're both chopping block palettes. I think I've used them both before, and I'm just not sure. So that's why I brought them both back. Because there's nothing worse, is there? You're like, oh, I'm sure I don't want that anymore. You pass it on. If it's passed on to my mum, she normally says, if you want it back, you can have it back. But if it's passed on to someone else, you can't just take things back, can you? Right, we'll do the forehead now. Add a bit more. I need a bit more. And then we'll rub that off. It's quite hot here today in the UK, or where I live is. It's 23 degrees. And that is way too hot for me. Right. So let's get some spray on, some setting spray. My hair's in my eye. And then I'll look if I'm going to keep this. Because I know that I like this Primark one. But I don't know about the number 7. And if I don't want it, I'll give it to my niece. Morning here, cool and foggy. What are the temperatures going to be? Do you know? Have you checked what the temperatures are going to be later? You don't expect that of California, but if it's only early. I've got that California song in my head. A bit more of the Sunky Skin Hydrating Face Mist. We are way up north, or like us, north, like I'm northwest though. We get the worst weather. So it can be sunny in Manchester and probably London as well. And then you hit where I live in Lancashire and the heavens open and it just pours with rain. Okay, concealer time. Right, and then we'll do brows. I was looking at these videos on brows. Oops. Wait a sec. Yes, here. So I was looking on YouTube this morning. Well, it's more afternoon. About brows and these like a beginner's tutorial kind of thing. And some people like draw a dot here, like they do this. So they'll draw a dot there, then another dot there where the arch is, and then going all the way down there. I might try doing a it'll probably end a right mess. I might try doing a dot there. I don't think I need to do the other dots because obviously like my brows are practically there anyway. I don't need any extra hair if you look. And then you're supposed to go like that for your arch, which I do anyway. The only thing I don't do is that bit there. Will be 64 degrees here, 17.7 Celsius. That's what the day is projected to be. Oh well, at least it's not going to snow or rain. Do you get snow or not? Right, so let's try this. I need a mirror. Let's get that Charlotte Tilbury one. Very rarely. We get it quite, not badly, but we've been getting it once a year. So what it does is it will snow a little bit, then turn to slush, then the kids will be like going mad on it, so it'll turn to ice, and it just becomes really, really bad. You know, we get black ice, and I have to walk to my mum's every night just to make sure she's okay. So it's not great. We are on the coast, okay. apparently, well, my niece had her brows done and she really doesn't like them. And I said to my sister, they're no different to how she colours them, and she just doesn't like that they're dark. And I said, well, when she's, when she's colouring them in with a brow pencil or brow powder, or however she does it, she colours them in dark anyway. And Sabina, like my sister Sabina, she said, I know. And I said, so I don't understand what the complaint is. And did she get them tinted? Yeah, she got them tinted and waxed. And she's only 14. And she said that she really hurt her. Well, waxing is no picnic, is it? Of course it hurts. I told her that before she went for them. And I just said to my sister, I said, look, I told her this before she went for them. And she said, well, you have this conversation with Katie then. And I said, I will next time I come. So if she's there on Friday, I can see an arch there. My arch just isn't defined. And what are they saying? You should do that. So basically there, I feel like that'd be too much for me. Right, let's do it. And if I don't like it, we'll get rid of it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is way too much. I like mine as they are, thank you very much. Absolutely not, exactly. I just go like, I follow the actual line of my eyebrows. Yes, they're dark because they are darker, and that's the way I like them. I've been like going like down the bottom the last couple of days, and that's looked nice. See where the tail ends there, that's where I don't go like any further than that. That can't be right, what they're saying. And then there's some that will draw dots here, dots there, dots there. And it's like, in my lives, I'm not doing a dot to dot. That's something that I need to practice out of alive, I think. You ask for an easy eyebrow hack and they just make it more difficult. Okay. When the tail was longer, close your eye off, exactly. So Fenty Beauty in the shade Butter. Good job I don't listen to these people, isn't it? I do what I want to do. I mean, at the end of the day, you know what looks good on you and what doesn't. Just use this. Where's the other one though? I've got two of these brushes. I don't know where I put the other one. I used this for highlighter yesterday. And I don't want to use it. Is there any more? there's one there, I'll use that one. So it appears I've got 3 of these brushes. I always say this, but it smells really nice. And those Fenty new lipsticks that have come out. Oh my gosh, do I want one. That's something for the Black Friday sale. Do a bit on my forehead as well. Okay. Feels weird, I've not done my Shop My Stash yet. I don't want to do it until I've used up the e.l.f. bronzer, which I've nearly used it up. So it could be a couple more weeks until I do the Shop My Stash. Right. See, there's really not much to go. So that's the shade there in Tan Lines. Don't say I've lost another brush. Oh, it's here. Still haven't found the original of this. Yeah, I still get things out of it with this brush. That's why they tell you to buy this brush, because I think you'll get everything out of it that you need. And then I want to bring, I've got a Revolution cream bronzer, but it's on the chopping block. So I want to try that next. I pan that as well, not as much as that obviously, but yeah, it's panned, but it's like it used to feel like really emollient, but then I did the cream blushes swatches yesterday. So the collection of it and the cream blush swatches, and it felt fine. Not as nice as the Give Beauty one I've got. I'm a bit worried about that because Tammy said, well, I know it's the fact, because Tammy showed her Give Beauty one and it's got hard pan on it, the powder. Oh my gosh, barely anything now. That might just be one use. One, maybe 2 uses. And then I can Shop My Stash. So that might be done this week sometime. Might try this as a bronzer brush, because we're using the, hi Reese, how are you? So we're using the Flower Beauty Heat Wave. So this is a luminous bronzer and it's in the shade Sunrise. It does say it's a blush brush, but I've seen people use these as bronzer brushes. And especially on the head, it will just, you know, be quicker than using my usual one. Right, then we'll blend that out. I finally duped for Pillow Talk Medium. It's on its way to me. I have been wanting the medium. I only have the lip liner. What was it, the Revlon one I showed you yesterday? Is that what you've ordered? Shameless. I think it's called Shameless, isn't it? Right, let's get the palettes. The palettes are behind me somewhere. I want to use this one today. It's from the Beauties Plays Zulu. So we're going to be using that. But I also want to use, again, this one. Just for the mattes, I think. The BH Cosmetics Summer in Saint Tropez. Because the more I look at this, the more I'm like, I don't like it. I don't want it. But I don't want to just get rid of it on a whim. So we'll use those two together. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, very nice. I think I want to use this Clinique Cheap Pop. That's a nice blush and it's rosy and it'll go with that, the look that I'm trying to achieve. I mean, it even looks nice over the Charlotte Tilbury, you know, Pillow Talk, just the original. That Shameless shade. How's my face looking? Not too bad. I think I want to use MAC Soft and Gentle, my Project Pan highlighter. Note to self, when picking out Shop My Stash items, don't pick out so many. It's ridiculous. Okay, so you can see I've used a lot of this. This is Project Pan. Ready for fall, I guess. Won't be long. I said to my mum today, actually, before I left, I said I can't wait for Halloween. It's not even Halloween, you know, that I'm excited for. I love Halloween. Only like for the decor and things. And I like to see what Colourpop are going to bring out. Like they brought those Hocus Pocus palettes out. I'm just looking over there because I've got two of them. It's too far for me to reach. You guys know what they are, don't you? If you like Colourpop, that is. I love this highlighter. I'd get this highlighter again. I mean, you only need one highlighter in your collection if you've got this. It is, you get so much product. It took me years. And they've actually done new packaging now. I thought it had a date on then. It doesn't. And you can't tell how many grams are in it, but you get a lot. More than your average highlighter. Right. So now I'm going to go on with this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe just for the finishing powder. I just like it when it's fall because it's cooler. Not that it's been that hot in the UK where I live. I mean, it is today. but I like seeing the leaves on the ground. Like, and pumpkins are like that. Seeing pumpkins outside the doors for Halloween. And like all the orange leaves on the ground. I think it looks nice. Do you guys have the Back to Mac program there? I love the colours changing for fall and the food. I believe there is a Back to Mac, but not where I live. I think I'd have to go to Manchester, and it's not far away. I can get there on the train, but I wouldn't go there just for that. And you have to have 10 items, don't you, I believe? I don't have 10 items. So we're going to go in now with this Technique Glow Setter. Oh, and the air as well, exactly. Right. Yeah, 10. Thought so. I don't have 10. I don't even have one at the moment. So, Juvia's Place, Eye Prep, Eye Prime. It's getting a little bit messy. I think it's a good program, that though, Back to Mac. More companies should do it, in my opinion. Because it's an incentive, isn't it? Where's the top? Oh. Let me just clean that up a bit. Yeah, it's finished products and recycle, exactly. Look at the mess. Right, it's all clean again now. Apart from in there, I can't get that out, but it is what it is. Okay, let's put this back. And just put them on the bed. I think we're starting off with the BH Cosmetics one. Yeah, because these colours are just too bright. I mean, I love that colour there, and I love that colour there. I used that colour last time, I think, when I first used this palette, because I can't decide. I mean, like the shimmers, I really like the shimmers. I could definitely depot those, but I don't know if I want to. Right, Summer in Saint-Tropez. It's got a lot of shades that I could use to go with that look. So we've got Sand, which I might start off with. Villa, which is a nice salmon pink. And then Marina would look really, really nice in the inner corner. and then we'll see where I want to go. I think there might be a nice brown in this. Yeah, there's a nice brown in this one here, so could use that like to darken it all out, I guess. I'm just thinking at the moment about it. Let's do it. Stop thinking and do. Okay, so is it sand? Yes. Do sand first. That's blending out nice. Okay. I don't know if this is going to look right, so let me just take that off and then go in with that salmon pink one. It's called Villa. So obviously going to alter the colour what we've got in the crease. Oh, I like it. That's nice, I like it. I don't know whether I'm going to darken that with that brown from the Zulu, or just go in again with, like I did yesterday, just like do a little line on the lash line. I might do that. So might actually put that on the inner corner as well, because I feel like that, is it Marina? Yeah, the Marina might be too dark. We'll see though. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Pat McGrath Labs Intensifies Artistry Wand as usual. Don't think it does much, but it's the best kind of glitter glue I've got at the moment. Just thinking about the lash line. I normally use an eyeliner. Let's just try and put this on. It's, I mean, you can see it there. It's like a pink and a gold in one. I'll show you on my finger, actually. It is a little bit rough. Can you see? You can't really see it that much in the camera. It's really, really, it's got like bits on it. We'll just press that on. That's nice though. I could probably take these out of the palette, these shimmers. But what I've got to ask myself is, would I wear them? I definitely like how this one is looking. So I stayed at my mum's last night and I was getting washed up before I came home. And I saw, like, on a medicine cabinet, she keeps her perfumes there. So on top, that she had Eternity Moment. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if that has an essence of my Eternity, what I've got. I've got the Eternity Aromatic Essence and it smells absolutely beautiful. Smells of coconut. So I just thought to myself, I wonder what this Eternity Moment smells like. So I tried it on. I don't like it. I wouldn't buy it personally. I'm just going to blend out now. But I can still smell it on me. I mean, it's not an awful smell or anything. But it's not what I've got. My one's really, really nice. I like the shimmer too. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice and summery, I think. Oh yeah, I wanted to get that liner brush. Don't really want to use the one I tried yesterday though. This one might work because it's like quite stiff. My sister's just messaged me. She said, Katie, Katie, what do eyebrows doing for when she goes back to school? Okay then. Then she's got to expect a little pain. I said to her, no pain, no gain. And she said, well, you talk to her about it. And I said, I will. Right, so let's try this. I thought you were going to say it was similar or you liked it. Right, I don't know if this brush is going to work. We might have to try a different one. This shimmer reminds me of a colour I've got somewhere, or I've seen it somewhere. I don't think this is going to work anyway, this brush. I have done that too though. I tried something I didn't like that much and all I can do is smell it exactly. I think it's because we don't like it. Yeah, get a different brush. And then I was thinking about the perfume Kayali. Try this one again. And I don't even know which one it is I like. I sprayed it on me a couple of years ago now. And I just wanted to know what the price is. So I was looking on Boots to see what the price was. and I think for a 50ml it's £78, which is expensive. But at the moment, I think it's £63. Not that I'm buying it at the moment, because I'm not buying perfume. I'm not buying makeup and I'm not buying perfume. I think this... Excuse me. Oh, I needed water. It doesn't like the fact that I'm not buying. I'm being cursed because I won't buy anything. Yeah, I don't think that, even though it's quite dark, is dark enough over that shade. Is the one in here I can use. Not unless I want to go dark and use one of these two, which I don't. So let's try the Charlotte Tilbury, the brown in that. Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, that's better. It's like someone was saying, haven't you not bought for long enough? I need to do my no-buy update, actually. Next year is going to be different. This eye's watering like crazy now because I've nearly choked myself. Just trying to get it as close to the lash line as possible. That is going to have to do. Okay. I guess we're using brown mascara today. So it's the Prime Prometics Prime Lash Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. I literally thought that I would have to get out of here through the chalking. Now my nose won't stop running. Wonderful. Oh, stop it, hair. This is a darn good mascara. Would I buy it? I don't think so. I don't even know how much they would charge me to send it here. Scared of poking myself in the eye. Normally I don't do bottom lashes, but I'm tempted to. Because I don't have any bottom lashes. Yeah, that's not done much. The trying is the main thing. Right, so I need the brush again so I can put some of that Charlotte Tilbury on the lash line. I might do a mix of the two mattes from the Charlotte Tilbury. because the lighter brown in here is stunning as well. So those two. Do the darker one first and then the lighter brown. Oh, it's got in my eye. This is what I don't like about eyeshadow. I prefer pencil. Somebody sent me a reel. Now it's either going to be... There's only really 3 people that send me reels often. It's either going to be my sister, Tammy, or Eden. I think rather than going in with, I think it was called Marina, this pink here, I think rather than going in with that, I go in with a Charlotte Tilbury pencil. But that is nice. Look how nice that would look all over the lid. I am going to be doing a look with that. See, for some things, I don't want to get rid of it, but for others, I do. I just need to make sure that I definitely want it to go before I pass it along. But this one is a Charlotte Tilbury, what is it? Colour Chameleon in Champagne Diamond. So we're just going to put this here. Actually, hand up a bit, I think. Don't know if it's starting to get a little bit hard. I don't know if it is. Needs to be sharpened and all that for sure. That looks nice. And then I want to just go in with the Zulu again. I don't know why they didn't put names on, but this is a really old palette, isn't it? So I'll just go in with a bit more of that. And we'll tap it on. I love this shade. If I get rid of this palette, that's coming out, and so are the other 2 shimmers that are in it. Not too bothered about the brighter mattes. I like that. I like how it's looking. It reminds me of summer in a sense. Right, lipstick. Lipstick or lip gloss. Oh, that would look nice with it though, wouldn't it? Do you think? Which one? Hang on. Lipstick or Give or Liquid Lip. So that's it's more or less the same colour if you think about it. But I'm leaning towards the Give Beauty one. So I'm going to put that on. I didn't even give you a chance to answer, did I? This Give Beauty one is, I think I think it's still called I'm Still Here, but then the shade name is called Cowgirl. So let's go in with this. Maybe I'll do a liner as well. See, I'm not rushing really. I've got to go back to my mother's, but I've got plenty of time. Right, so I'm going to go in with this. I think this is too dark, actually. We'll use it anyway. the Rimmel Exaggerate Full Colour Lip Liner in 018 Addiction. Not like I think Beauties Players palettes are bad, but it always seems hard to make a look with just their palettes, either too many mattes or too many shimmers. The only palette I think I've got of theirs that I can do a full look with is the Garden of Juvia's, and that's just because I love, love, love that palette so much. I don't need to bring in another palette. I've got the Warrior here that I need to try. Let's see. See, I like simplistic looks. I think with this, I mean, you've got this one, which could be like a transition. This makes it darker, and then this one, I think, yeah, possibly I would be able to bring, you know, to do a look with this. I think this is going to be in the next Shop My Stash. But I've got quite a few palettes that I need to try, so I'm not 100% sure. Great, I've broken it. Go down there. These lip liners are shit by Rimmel. I much prefer the Essence ones. Oh, let's just take that off. I've broken a bit. So, yeah. Normally I fill the entire lip in. If I tried doing that with that lip liner, probably break in several places. So we're going to use Give Beauty Cowgirl. I was going to say Cowboy. I absolutely love this lipstick. It's beautiful. I went over a little bit. Lip liner is my favourite step when doing my makeup, really. Eyeshadow's mine. I could not do this, I mean, I couldn't do it makeup without eyeshadow. Even when I'm rushing, things like this are great. Because you don't have to think about it. But I do still want to do a look with these 3 shades here and this darker one here. Because I did those 2 shades and that one yesterday. I've done all 4 shades together, but I just want to see what that looks like by itself. I do think it's a great palette, but the eyeshadow doesn't stay on for as long as I'd want it to, even with like that Pat McGrath Labs, that like glitter glue thing. Good shade of lipstick for this look. I think so. It's nice, isn't it? I think we're done. I'm out of here. 60 minutes. And let me put a bit more of. Where is it? Yeah, I really like this. I'd probably get another one of these. I need to get, next Shop My Stash, I need to get the Eyes to Mesmerise pot out. I've got let me just quickly run it through the pencil sharpener, which it won't go in. Okay, that looks a lot softer. I just want to go up here a little bit more with it. Even these are expensive. Let's take that off there. Try and pat that on. Oh yeah, that's nice. But now I need to blend it in a little bit more. Well, I need a wipe first. With this one again. I think the Zulu was probably the worst palette they brought out that I've bought. Because like you said, babe, what are you supposed to do with it? I mean, someone that's creative could put a look together with that, I'm sure. And I can definitely, myself, I can definitely use these. And you could use these as well, actually, if you wanted to be creative. I just think it's a bit much. Oh yeah, and I also haven't used something else, which I always do. So, Revolution Contour Palette. Just gonna go in with that shade there. I don't know what I'm gonna do for tomorrow. I'm gonna try and make it slightly later for the people that might want to come in anyway. But what I'm saying is I don't know what kind of look I want to use, what palette, because I'm up to date now with all the Shop My Stash palettes. I like it now because it's all sparkly here. I liked it before, but I really, really like it now. Okay, guys, thank you for sticking with me. For the people that did stick with me, I appreciate you so, so much. And like I said, I will be going live tomorrow, probably about 8:30 p.m. UK time, if you want to come and join me. If not, that's okay too. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean a lot to me. If you also haven't checked my Embracing My Curls out, that's another channel. Please go ahead and do so. That would also mean a lot to me. And I'll see you in the next live. Bye, guys.